Romania has joined the countries calling for the elimination of the EU member states' veto rights in the two essential areas, foreign policy and security. In fact, Romania has always been a loyal EU member. It has never used its veto right. I tried to find a case for this discussion, but I did not even find one. Even when it is very important interests were blocked without any real logic or argumented. Take the Schengen accession, for example, for Romania. At one point, it was blocked by Netherlands and Austria, even though using the veto was discussed in Bucharest, it was never actually applied. As for associate membership, this is addendum, as for associate membership, Romania desires the fastest and full accession for the Republic of Moldova. Although there have been no official stance on the matter, I don't believe so Bucharest would oppose decoupling Ukraine from the Republic of Moldova, especially since Ukraine's EU accession stirs up a lot of debates and dissatisfaction for a small state of 3 to 4 million inhabitants like the Republic of Moldova could be integrated very easily.
The idea of associate membership, especially new members temporarily losing voting rights, is something Czechia does not support. My colleague David Pastor has asked Prime Minister's aide for EU matters, Milana Hrdinková, and she said, and I quote, "We do not consider the introduction of new restrictions on voting rights as a systemic tool to be an appropriate solution, as it could disrupt the balance of rights and obligations among member states, jeopardizing unity within the EU and undermine confidence in the enlargement process and the functioning of the Union as a whole." She just sees the current rules or mechanisms as sufficient. When it comes to decoupling, we have official comment by the previous government only. In August 2025, then Foreign Minister Jan Lipavsky, during his visit to Kyiv, stated that Czechia opposes a potential decoupling of Ukraine from Moldova in the accession process. He described it as unnecessary.
The Slovak public generally pays limited attention to the enlargement debate, and as a result, the discussion about the institutional reforms are very limited here. Sometimes I feel like Slovak love to talk about Slovakia the most and only. But to your question, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz proposal to create an associate membership status for Ukraine, as well as other recent suggestions as decoupling or partially substanting the voting rights, as were mentioned, were discussed and dismissed by the current government. I can actually also quote the Slovak Foreign Ministry and its statement, which it offered me. And it said that every candidate country should become a full member of the EU after fulfilling all conditions of the accession process, with all rights and obligations that apply equally to all member states. At the same time, Slovakia does not support any other form of membership or transitional arrangements.